All right, this is demonstration number 2 of the Vb-mapp. We're going to work out of level 2 and level 3. First, we're going to target VPS 6M, so she'll match identical objects or pictures. I just got pictures, just to make it a little bit easier on us. So I'm going to set those out, and it's in a messy array, so just kind of go everywhere. Okay. All right. You don't touch the cards.
I'm just fixing them.
Yeah, they're supposed to be messy. They're not supposed to be neat. Okay. All right. And match. Okay. One thing I like to do is move them just about every time too. All right. Match. Very nice. Okay. We're going to do one more. Match. All right. Thank you so much. Good job. Very nice. Okay. So as we continue, she's doing really well with that, obviously. So we're going to give her a 1 on that. So clearly she's matching well. So she'll get a score of 1 there. Next, we're going to move to VPS 7M. And we have these cute little laundry baskets that we like to use here. Right. My turn. You get away from me sometimes.
Yeah, a lot if you ask me.
Alright.
So you're going to mix the stuff up.
Alright, so this is with a model. This is one of the things we like to do with the kids. We use the bears and the bowls, and we have various things. For some reason, the kids really like the socks. I don't know what it is. I guess because they're like super cool. I don't know. So with a model, I'm going to go ahead and put one in there of each. Okay. Alright, SD is sort. Excuse me. Alright, sort. Okay, sort. Very good. Sort. Okay. Sort. And sort. Okay. Very good.
Yay.
Obviously, we would do more trials of that. We would do different bowls and stuff like that. Again, just to make sure the child truly does understand the concept of sorting. Clearly, she knows what we're asking for on that. So I'll set those back over here. All right, so now we're going to skip over. So we're going to say, for those she did well, we're going to skip and move to reading. We played with a book earlier. So we're going to, go based off of that one where she attended to it, and say we read it for 3 minutes. Again, for time purposes, we're not going to read the whole book.
Just some of it.
Yeah. Well, no, we may not read any of it at all, actually. Just because you were playing with it earlier as we were reading. But anyways, for that one, we're not just going to sit here and read it. It's that she'll attend to it 75% of the time for at least 3 minutes. For her, since she has been doing really well getting 1s, we're going to say that she attended for 1 minute of the book, just to kind of better help our assessment here. So now, and that was reading 11M, and I'm sorry I did not call those out. So previously we did VPS 6M and 7M, and now we're moving to reading 11M, which we just said she did for a minute. And I'll have to check my protocol. I don't know if she gets anything for 1 minute. And then next we're moving to reading 12M, that she selects the correct letter. So, where's my marker? Thank you. All right. Oh, that's neat, look. It's really cool. All right. Let me see that. Okay, that's fine. You go in there for now. They're fine. Okay. So now we're working on reading 12M. All right. All right. Point to A. Okay. Very nice. Point to T. All right. Where's F? All right. Find P. All right. Thank you.
I was gonna do a word search on it. I wanted to do it.
So she did 4 there, and I'll do another one just to make sure they're not in the same array here. And of course, you know, board cards, whatever. And I like to do different letters too, I had one kid one time sequence. I was like, oh wow, he knew the letters. He knew them because he sequenced them. Let's see.
Oh, no.
All right. Find C. Okay. Where's J? All right. And find V. Okay. Thank you. Good job.
Wait, I'm missing one. I'm missing Violet.
You're missing who?
Violet.
I'm sure she fell or something. We'll find her in a little while.
Okay.
Okay, so obviously she did that one really, really easily. So she has to do at least 10 different letters. So we're gonna say, I know she got 4 on the first one, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna say she's moving quite along with that one, and she's doing really well. So we're gonna give her 1 on that. Say she gets her 10, because you got to do 10 different letters. Excuse me.
Letters.
All right, so moving on now. Let's do different ones. So again, now she's tacting letters. So we're gonna move to that. All right. What letter is this?
X.
Good job. What letter is this?
T.
And what about this letter?
B.
B. Nice job. Very good. High
I
five.
want to do a word search on that.
Do a word search after a while. All right, so again, obviously tacting, she's doing really well with that. However, we're only gonna say for this one that she correctly tacted 5. Say she goofed on some of the other ones. Just again, so we can help our assessment out. So with half, she'll only get with only half of the numbers done, she'll only get a half there. And again, just for testing purposes. Obviously, she can do it, but just kind of help our graph out a little bit here.
The only one we're missing.
All right. Hey, what does this say?
Madison.
So she can read her name. That is your name. All right. The last one, I want you to get this wrong. Okay? Even though I know you can do it, I need you to get it wrong because you're a kiddo that can't do it, okay? All right. So that was for 14M, or for reading 14M. Now we're moving to reading 15M. So, lay the pictures down first.
So I'm looking at match pictures. That doesn't sound hard. This doesn't look hard.
Yeah, but remember, you're gonna act like it's hard. Like you don't know what to do. All right, match. Okay? I'm trying. All right, match. Okay? And match. All right. Good job, trying. High fives. All right,
Yeah.
now we're gonna do it because it's vice versa. So, now we're gonna put the words out. Okay. Match.
So I have to pretend like it's hard again.
Yeah. And what I've had in the past with clients is they won't get it one way, but they'll get it the other way. So it's really interesting. how sometimes they'll do that, like match. Or in her case, they'll do like she's doing, they'll put her on the same thing every time. Match. Okay, so clearly, you know, since say she's a child that just, you know, she's not really reading all that well, you know, she can pick out her letters and stuff like that pretty well. That would be something, you know, we could look at to target. Obviously, she's gonna get a 0 there because she, and I'll write up what she did for both there. She didn't even get any of those right. All right, next we're moving to the writing portion. Where she imitates 5 different writing actions. This one's fun because it goes pretty fast too. Alright, let me see this. And again, we're speeding through these a little bit. So these videos aren't 30 minutes long. Alright. Let me give you a marker.
Yeah,
Yours.
get one.
Okay. Good job. Alright,
That's not good.
do this. Okay, very nice. Do this. Okay. Very nice. Good job, fist bump. All right, do this. Okay. Do this. Okay. And for the last one, do this. Very nice. Good job.
That's it.
I know.
Get a weird looking stuff.
Your signature there. All right, so that was writing 11M. All right, hold your marker for a second, bud.
Okay.
Now we're gonna move to 12M. Most of the time, we do not do these on dry erase boards because in the past we've had kids, either they'll engage in problem behavior and erase it. So we work on this in different ways. So I'm gonna do this one right quick like this. All right, let's trace shapes. All right. What about this book? All right. Trace the shapes. Okay. Very nice.
This weird looking
Good job.
circle.
I know, my circles are never that great. All right, so obviously she did that one well. She's very much so in the lines. Just gonna get one there.
Barely. I mean, the line barely.
You gotta be within 1/4 of an inch, so you're doing well. All right, next one that we're gonna move to is 13M. So anyways, move that one right quick. I know, we're almost done, I promise. All right, copy the letter. Very nice. All right. Copy the letter. Okay. All right. Copy the letter. Very nice. All right. Copy the letter. Okay.
Cursive building.
A little more like a lowercase, which sometimes happens. All right, copy that letter.
Cursive K.
All right,
That's
most of
how
my
I
kids
do
are
it.
not gonna do cursive Ks. So anyways, for the gist of that. So for a couple of them, she wrote in lowercase format, which I have had kids do. So obviously I would test that to where I would also write it lowercase just to see. And sometimes, you know, they'll flip it and they'll, if I do a lowercase, then they'll do an uppercase. So we're just gonna say on that one, again, for time purposes, maybe, you know, she got a couple where she did it correctly and the other ones, and I like to do yeses and nos. And then for the other ones, she wrote lowercase. Oh, and I forget, you can do numbers too. Silly me. All right, copy this number. Okay. Again, don't write in cursive because my kids aren't gonna write in cursive.
That's not cursive.
Or you do your twos weird like that. All right. And copy that number.
11. It's 11.
All right. And this one.
55.
Okay. All right. So, she did pretty well on that one. So, some of those, she didn't do too hot on because, again, she did them in lowercase format. So, for this one, we're going to only say she got like 5 right. Just, again, to help our score system here. Okay, so we're going to give her half there. Then, get you to write your name. Okay. Now you're showing off. Okay.
Just like writing my last.
So that was writing 14M. So now we're going to move to where she copies all 26 upper and lowercase letters. So I'm just going to do a few of those because obviously she does pretty well with that. Another thing we have here is we have a book that's also in this kind of format to where it's a dry erase, or we'll go ahead and we'll print off the letters and we'll have like a box just to hurry up the testing process. And we test it in different ways, but for now, I'll just test it this way. So I usually do a couple at a time, so hold on. And I'll do a little box for them to write in. Okay. All right, usually my boxes are a lot better than that. I spelled out a word for you too. All right, copy the letters in the box. Okay. And again, Dr. Gromit, most of my kids, I've never had a child write any letters in cursive, but for some reason my niece is deciding to do that, so I don't know why.
I'm learning how to write in cursive in 2nd grade.
Right. Okay, so we're moving on through, say she's done pretty decent on that one, but obviously we know from writing 13M, she didn't do too hot there, so we know that, obviously writing we need to target as far as like her writing and stuff like that. Yes, you can. So anyways, that concludes our video on, that was the 12 different skill sets that we were targeting within the Vb-mapp level 2 and 3. So that concludes our video.